Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a video addressing some of the common questions that I get on my channel. So hopefully it will help you with water marble if you're having trouble. So first I want to talk about is the water. I use room temperature filtered water. I've also used room temperature bottled water. They both work okay for me. I do not use tap water because for me the polish don't really spread out that well with the tap water. So when I say room temperature, you have to leave your water at room temperature for at least an hour so that it's gonna work properly when you drop in your polish. And I also get a lot of questions on the cup that I'm using. So as you can see, this is one of my most used cup for water marble. This is a glass candle holder. I like to use glass because you can easily clean it off after the water marble and use it next time. If you use a styrofoam cup and the polish sinks to the bottom, like you can probably see that I have some polish drops on the bottom of the cup. It will eat through that styrofoam and you will have a leak. So that's why I like using glass. It's just very nice and convenient for me. So next I want to talk about the size of my cup. So this cup right here has a small diameter, so it's better for one finger at a time or at most 2 fingers at a time. This one here has a larger diameter, so it's better for like 3 fingers at a time. So the larger diameter cups are useful when you want to just get your design done in a short amount of time. I also get a lot of questions on the type of polishes that work for water marble. And that really depends. You have to test out your polishes before you do your designs. I usually test out that off camera, so when I'm shooting a video, it's already tested and I know it works. So let me just talk about some of the polishes that work really well for water marble briefly. My current favorite is hands down the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, and these are available at Walmart and they are fairly cheap. I believe they're $2 a polish, so they're very affordable. And the creams work really well. Another very affordable polish that tends to work well is Pure Ice, and also the creams work really well. The Sally Hansen Extreme Wear works well, but these polishes, when they get old and they get thick, they kind of don't spread in the water anymore. But that pretty much goes for any polish. When the polish is new, it spreads easily and it works well. But when the polish gets old, like this one, as you can see, this is more than halfway used up already. This is harder for water marble because it's really thick. When you have a glitter polish, it tends to not work that well in the water. And even when it works, the result is really not that great. So I usually don't use glitter polish in water marble, but I do use glitter polishes as a background just to make the design more interesting sometimes. Next, I want to address a question that I get. Some people ask me, sometimes my polishes drop to the bottom of the cup, and that's because when you're dropping the polish, you want to drop it near the surface. So let me just quickly show you. So get close to the surface and drop so that it spreads nice and evenly on the surface of the water. So did you see that? The polish kind of sink to the bottom, but it actually went up. Sometimes it would just go ahead and sink to the bottom. Actually, I want to address another question that I get on my channel. Some people, they're able to build the bullseye by dropping polishes in the water, but they're unable to do their design. So let me go ahead and build a bullseye and show you. So now I'm gonna take my toothpick and draw my design and show you. So the outermost ring polish, this pink right here, that one dries first, and this last drop dries last. So what you want to do is start from the outer rings and kind of work on this inner ring later because this dries later. Some people make the mistake of starting from the outermost ring, and by this time it's probably already dry. And this polish is starting to dry, but it's really not unworkable yet. But as time goes on, you will see that it starts to dry and it starts to pull up. And that's when you want to kind of work from the inner rings to make your design. See that? It's starting to dry and starting to pull, and that makes your design not so neat. So what you want to do is avoid starting from the outermost ring and start from the second or the third ring of polish and draw your design. And when you're working with a water marble, it's always important to remember that you have to work fairly fast because the polish will dry, and when the polish is dry, you're not going to be able to do your design anymore. And each time you draw your design, the toothpick will kind of pick up some polish on the tip like this. And you want to wipe that off as you go because you want to have that nice sharp edge. To clean up the middle of design, you can just go ahead and dip down your toothpick. But sometimes I will create a hole. So depending on whether you want the middle design or you want the actual petals. Now you have your design all done. And at this point, you really don't have to rush to dip in your nail. You can take your time right now to actually aim for the part that you really like. Because even if the surface is all dry, you can still easily pick up your design. And of course, after you pick up your design, you want to go ahead and clean the surface while your nail is underneath the water. So I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. And I will link some of my other FAQ type videos down below because I do have a playlist of water marble help